Ah, welcome back, everybody. Got our coffee. Cheers. All right. Good stuff. Today, okay, it's February. Temperatures are not bad, and the sun is out. It's another, I mean, we went through like a month and a half of nothing but gray, and now just, we're getting these breaks of sunshine. It's just fantastic. But today, we get down to the campground. Not too long ago, I was talking with my kids. We were reminiscing about camping. So I want to share some family camping tips with everybody out there who may be new at camping or considering taking their kids camping. So, and we're going to have something fun to cook over the fire that everybody can participate in. So, y'all, appreciate y'all coming along. So, let's get this camping adventure going. So, you folks take care, and I'll see you at the campground. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we made it to our campsite. Got all parked here. Here's our little campfire ring, picnic table, but my goodness, you could just this view back here. Look at a big tree right there in the way. Sorry. Oh wow, this is amazing. Now this feels so much more open than our last adventure. Oh my goodness. So I'm pretty happy. Got lucky on this site. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up, and then we'll get that fire going. So y'all take care, and we'll be back with you soon. All right, folks, let's see if we can get going here. Looks like some people left a few chunks of stuff behind. Yeah, that might work to our advantage, actually. Ground's a little damp. Not too bad. Let's get to it. Ooh, that's a big one. There. Hey, stop it. Things going bananas on me. Oh, this one's going to be a nightmare. No way around it. Well, got all cattywampus and stuck to itself. That's all right. Let's see if we can get it going here. Oops. Put itself out. There we go. Little deeds. I don't smother it, I'm bad at that. Oh, there is something wet in there, I can hear it. Psst, psst. Get up there and catch. There we go. I had faith. All right, quit playing with it. Get it, putting it out. Well, that's going to take a minute, so we'll let that get her going. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Oh, I was tussling with that fire. I didn't realize it at the time, but yeah, that bottom of the thing was soaking wet. So I think it's starting to dry out now. I got a decent fire going, so there we go. Oh, cheers. But it took a minute. But I mentioned earlier, was chatting with my boys, talking about our camping experiences and stuff throughout the years. So that one thing led to another. Anyway, I want to give a few tips on family camping because, I mean, we took the kids camping ever since they were yay high. And I noticed, we got talking, I've seen some things on the old interwebs where people saying, activities for kids. The one activity I saw a lot of, and then all my kids all at once jumped on it, and that was the scavenger hunt. They said, no, do not do that. uh, Mostly because of a kid's or any individual's lack of experience in the woods. Because there's a couple of things out there that'll get you, which are poison ivy and poison oak. Now my son Alex, he can look at it and get it practically. He got it really bad one year. So a better suggestion for that would be maybe a nature discovery walk where you can. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a turkey vultures flying overhead. Oh my goodness. Oh. Maybe I'll get some footage of it in a minute. But anyway, I digress. What depending on your own level of experience, take them out into a wooded area like this and talk about the different types of leaves and what to look at, and basically take a very kind of hands-off approach on it. But just be careful. I mean, if you do like a scavenger hunt, keep it in the campground and some very simple things. I'm just trying to look out for everybody out there. Let's see, but primarily when you're, this is more for the parents, your primary goal is to wear them out. So when you put them down to sleep, they sleep. But you want them to be helpful around the camp. You want them to, it seems like they've had a better experience when I have them play a very active role in the camp setup as far as, and it is age dependent, but when the kids were old enough, I'd say 5, 6, 7, right in that range. Yeah, they were helping put up the tents. And when by the time they got around the 10-year mark, they could put their own tent up by themselves. But they got a kick out of it. You establish another thing is to let them make decisions. It's like, well, where do you want your tent? And then you can kind of coax them a little bit. But let's see. Another thing to be helpful when it comes to the campfire, have them go out and collect sticks, but try to maintain a perimeter. As I said, there's not only poison ivy, poison oak out there. There's briars. There's a lot of things. If you're not accustomed to walking through the woods, there's a lot of things that'll sprain your ankle or twist your ankle because there's hidden branches and leaves and whatnot that get tangled up in your feet. So just be cautious. Let's see. Another, I guess, tip, warning, be careful of is s'mores. Everybody, campfire, you make s'mores. Everybody does it. But I've not seen, and I actually went looking. I'm sure there's probably something out there, but I couldn't find it. How potentially dangerous that is, because I can speak from personal experience. I took a camping trip with just Adam one year. I would like to take the kids on individual trips as well as groups, and we were making s'mores. And he's not young; he's early teens, and roasting our marshmallows, and he raised up his fork, and just how it melted or positioned, that thing dropped off the fork and landed right on his hand, and he got second-degree burns from that. So you want to monitor the kids closely because it can get dangerous. I mean, because it's not just like a burn, because it's a melted marshmallow, so it landed and stuck. Okay, and it's hot, so that was it was not a good experience, but we got through it. Let's see. like I said, you want to help incorporate the kids into the decision making in the campsite. Help out. Another thing that's and we'll be doing that for dinner here shortly is to have them help with the meal prep. And again, age dependent, but I found that speaking personally, the kids love to. They just want to be involved uh, with the whole camping experience. So finding them little tasks that they're capable of doing. You say, here, when you do this, you do that, and they just had a blast. So I think I'm I'm running on at the mouth here, and I apologize for that. But just I guess recap. Your goal is to exhaust them so they sleep at night. Um, have them feel a part of the camping experience as far as quote unquote decision making, as far as like tent placement, this, that, and the other, um, and have them get hands on with it. And always, everybody wants to have a great time, but always keep safety in your back of your mind, especially with little kids, as I'm sure most parents do. But if you're not experienced with camping, there's a lot of little, lack of a better term, booby traps out here that you can get tangled up in. Just from, which is no one's fault, it's just lack of experience. Let's see, and let's see. I think that'll do it for now. I don't know. I'm probably going to start repeating myself, so I better cut it out. So, folks, appreciate you listening to my little rant there. So, we're going to tend to this fire, and I want to show you something really neat to cook over the fire here tonight. So, take care. I'll see you soon. I got a bug. Wow. Take care. Oh. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Oh, that was nice relaxing out there and listening to nature, woods. Oh, now, all honesty, we're going to be dodging smoke. I've already moved this picnic table once, and I'm not doing it twice. Okay, so what we're making, and this was something that's fun. The kids can make their own. You just have to help them with the fire. But we're going to make campfire pizza. And it's really all that simple. Or in my opinion, it's simple. We're going to make just a standard pepperoni pizza. I brought a plate. Oh, wow. There's a good sticker on it. All right, well, that's been on there. Now, let's see if there's an easy open for this thing. I imagine there's not. Nope. Now, these are the Mia, the perfect crust, oven-fired, stone-baked pizza crusts. Okay. And, oh, there we are. We need this. So we got to get in these oven-baked stone Hoosits. Gotta be careful here. Oh. And we're just gonna do one. And I'll be honest, this takes practice. Not putting it together by any means. And you can have it whichever way up you want. Doesn't much matter. So, back in the day, we would take olive oil and coat it. But things being the way they are today, you can get it in a spray. So we are going to coat. Whoops, before we get crazy, I'm getting ahead of myself. I left the aluminum foil back at the truck, I think. Be right back. Okay, got the foil. So far I haven't forgotten anything or found something I've forgotten, so we're doing pretty good. We're gonna take our foil, use this as a measurement. Oh, I dropped it earlier. Now this thing's got kitty wampus on me. There we go. Not much bigger. And take that. Just hold this up slightly. There's a reason. I don't want it too much bigger than the actual pizza part itself. I have reason for that. So, let's just move this out of the way. Okay, so now we're ready to go. So, our spray, we're gonna coating of olive oil, and I just kind of go just a little bit around the edge. Oh, apologies, we're on a slant. Then we take our traditional pizza sauce, and this is personal preference, how much sauce you want to use. I'll stir it up a little bit. And we spread it around. Now I lean more toward the light sauce. My son, I think it's Adam, he'll order pizzas with no sauce. I've tried it. It's actually not bad. It's kind of like a breadsticks with a lot of extras. Oh, let's see. I want to put the lid back on that because, like I said, we are at a slant. In my luck, I will knock it over and get pizza sauce everywhere. There we go. Now, we have some Kraft Touch of Philadelphia creamy melt mozzarella cheese. And these bags and I are usually not friendly. Ooh, it actually opened. I'm going to take a little bit, just sprinkle it around a little bit, not a lot. Kind of get like just a small base layer of cheese down there. There we go. We'll add more, believe me. Now for these jokers. Ooh. My finger's off. I got a splinter in my finger earlier. Ooh, do it. Now these, aha. Now, open these guys up. Oops, keep it off the spoon there. And we'll start putting our little pepperonis on here. So we're basically making their own little personal pan pizza. That's what I said, and the kids can get involved in, they can build their own pizza. My kids would do, primarily, they just make a cheese pizza, then they migrate it up to pepperoni. My son Alex prefers sausage, so you can actually get the pre-brown sausage at the store. It's a lot more expensive than browning it yourself and bringing it, honestly, but the hardest part is keeping the pepperonis from sticking to each other. One more. There we go. Now, my finger's off. Now we add some more cheese. Yeah, I'm getting a little ridiculous, but that's okay. And that's pretty good. I'm going to seal this up. Now we're ready to put it on the fire. So what I'm going to do is struggle myself up out of this picnic table, and we're going to take it over the fire, and I'll see you over there. Whew. Pardon the sunlight and the smoke, folks. Now, I don't have the grate too close to the fire. I'm trying to find, I don't want right directly over the hot spot, but close to it. I'm just going to set that down. We take this oversized pie thing got from the dollar store. I'm going to lay that right on top of it. And sometimes you need to put a little weight on there. And there we go. And we're going to set our timer for 8 minutes. If I can, oh shoot. Well, that's it. Oh, come on, technology, jeez. There we go. So we'll check it here about, basically you're just crisping up the crust and melting the cheese. That's really all you're doing. So we'll be back, check it. All right, there we go. All right, let's see how we look. Oh my goodness, there we go. Looks pretty nice. Now you gotta be careful getting these off here. All right, let's get her to the table. Woo, smoky. Oh. All right, folks. We got it to the table. Let's see. You got to organize here, sorry. All right, now. I said earlier for 8 minutes, and I should have continued that sentence. My apologies. After 8 minutes, I checked it. The reason we put the little dome on there, and I messed up. I take one of these tabs and fold up, and I smashed it down. That lets the heat come in over the top, as well as from the bottom. And after 8 minutes, I fixed that. Had to adjust it slightly over the fire. I mean, this is why I said it takes practice. That's why you always want to do one first. Don't go whole hog. Practice. I remember bringing a pizza cutter. So let's see what we got here. Oh, I hear it crunching. So we got the crust a little crispy, which is what we want. Give me a napkin here. See how this looks. Oh, look at there. Woo. It's hot too, so I'm gonna set that down. I'm not gonna bite right into that joker. Oh, well, that's going off a little bit. Let me wipe off my spoon here, because I will definitely be making another one of these, guaranteed. All right, pardon for the delay. All right, let's risk it here. Whoa. Oh, see, then bottom is nice, toasted, crunchy. Boy, that dude's warm. A little nervous. Not too hot. I think it's because I don't use as much sauce. Very good. The drawbacks of a beard. Cheese in my beard. Oh, folks. But it's easy to put together. The kids can relatively make their own, and it's tasty. And the trickiest part I have is finding the right size crust. I find an oversized like cake or pie pan, a little dollar store item to put over the top. And as a reminder, you take one of the edges and just bring it up for when you put it over. That way the heat can come up from underneath, and so it's working in both directions. Because if you just cover it and just let it wait for that cheese to melt, it's just going to burn the bottom every time. A little warm. But man, that's good. Well, folks, I'm gonna eat some pizza. So y'all take care, and I'll get done eating. We'll suck up that fire, and I'll see you over there. Take care. Got more deer going through camp. Oh, there's another one. It's spooked. I'm about to spook it though. I guarantee you. All right, pardon the camera. And there they go. Yeah, I told you I'd spook them. That's awesome. All right, let's go grab that coffee. Welcome back, everybody. I had to reset the camera. I was over there getting my cup of coffee made, and half a dozen deer come flying through here. Fortunately, they stopped. Hopefully, I got some footage of them. And pardon if it's not the greatest footage in the world. Low light conditions. Didn't get as close to them as I'd like to have, but it's always neat when stuff like that happens. Oh, cheers. Oh, yeah, today is a day for nature. Earlier, I saw squirrels running around. We had a turkey vulture flying overhead. Had deer come through here. What's next? Well, you might be able to tell the sun is setting. We actually might have a decent sunset tonight. Got the fire stoked up a little bit. Oh, and I did eat another pizza. Whew, those were good. But like I said earlier, they take a little bit of practice, a little bit of patience. And the reason we fold the foil up on one corner and put that cover up is just so the heat can get to the top. You don't want it all coming through the bottom, otherwise you'll just burn the crust before the cheese gets melted. So about 8 minutes, I took a look, had to make a couple of minor adjustments, fixed my flap, put it on there, and once I got that going, it took about another 3 or 4 minutes, and we were good to go. Oh, and the key, don't forget, is the olive oil. That's important. But folks, this has been a great trip. It has been. We do have some other campers here in the campground. I haven't heard a peep out of them. It has been, well, you might probably the only thing you hear right now. Be quiet. Is the fire and one bird, and it's been like that all day. And I've not even got cold yet. I've not even thought about putting a jacket. Actually, I was thinking about peeling this shirt off earlier. I was getting warm. So for mid-February, I'm just surprised. Not complaining. Well, folks, I'm going to enjoy this coffee and my little sunset over here. And then I'm going to call it a night. So, you folks, I appreciate y'all coming along. And you guys take care. And I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, campers. Oh, pardon me. Cheers. Oh. Well, it's a little cool this morning, but not bad at all. That sun's coming up pretty good. I had a hard time trying to figure where to put the chairs so it wasn't in my face or in your face. But right now it's just kind of going across my legs, and wow, that feels pretty good. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but I had to put on my jacket a little bit this morning. But other than that, it's a beautiful morning. Oh my goodness, it's still just as peaceful as it was last night, except we got a little bit more bird activity. Oh, and yesterday was pretty neat. I mean, it's all. That's one thing. I find it's really cool. On time to time, when you come out here doing the camping, is just when nature decides to make an appearance. Saw tons of different kinds of birds yesterday. I doesn't film that now. Even the turkey vulture. I wish I could have got a picture of that. The thing was low. It definitely caught my attention. And we had those deer go through last night through the backside of the camp. They went right back through there while I was sitting at the campfire, or I just sat down, and the camera was not within reach. And then here they start coming up a ridge, and so I grabbed the camera and got on them, and best I could. So, but that's always cool. I mean, that's oh my gosh, second time, maybe third. I know second for sure, possibly third time we've had a kind of a run-in with deer in the campground. That's amazing. I think that's awesome. Oh, cheers again. Sorry, it's morning. Oh. Oh, well, folks, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys coming along on my little adventures. I had a great time last night. Just relaxing. It was so peaceful. Again, peaceful this morning. It's just wonderful. I feel very fortunate. So, Everybody out there, take care. And as always, I'll see you soon.